Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're in for a double treat. We have, you've heard of two-fisted drinkers, now we have two-fisted RVer. So Peter, welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much, Bob.
And you do right now happen to have two pretty nice homes.
I do. I just happen to have, I'm switching out of one and into another one.
And so you've got the really nice truck camper.
Right. Ford F-350 with a Lance truck camper on it. And then it's a 2005 Thomas Freightliner with the Cat 3126 in it.
Good. Yeah. So yeah, you got lots of home. And how long have you been on the road?
I've been on the road since September of 2018. And my first thing actually was the BEET harvest. That's what got me on the road.
So you mentioned the BEET, and that's the BEET harvest.
Correct.
You're young, so you're not on any kind of assistance of any kind. So how are you supporting yourself?
I do the BEET harvest. I actually do the potato harvest first, which is in September. Then I do the BEET harvest, which is in the beginning of October. And then after the BEET harvest, as soon as that's done, I shoot down here and I work at a company called Discount Solar here in Quartzsite that does solar on rigs. It does vans, buses, RVs. And
yeah, so that's really great. I know a lot of you are looking for solar. If you're in Quartzsite, you're looking for electrical, that's a good place to go. It's not the only place to go, but it's a very good one. Okay, so why don't we take a look around?
Okay, sounds good.
Learn more about your living situation.
Sounds good.
So tell us a little bit about your truck and camper.
It is a 2010 Ford F-350. It's a short bed with a V10 in it, the 6.8 liter gas engine. It came to me with about 170,000 on it. I'm at about 200,000 now. It's a beast of a truck.
Yeah.
I can put whatever I want back there and it just doesn't seem to sag. Camper is a 2005 Lance 815 Light. It's the truck camper that can go in a 6.5 or the 8.5 foot bed.
So show us around. It's a boy, it's in really, really good shape. It looks like it came off the showroom floor. When
I got it, I bought it off a dealer who had it as his personal rig, and he had just put it up for sale like a week and a half before I saw it. And I was looking around for a truck camper. I was looking around for something basically like this. It does not have an AC, it does not have a microwave, and it does not have an oven. But all those things it's ready for it. I ended up changing out the refrigerator, had the original 12 volt 120 or propane fridge, and I took that out and installed the biggest Home Depot magic shift I could find. It's just only 120 now, but it's got a separate fridge and freezer, which is really nice, and it just stays on all the time. I have 600 watts of solar up on the roof. All my electricals down here. I got the lithium battery and the inverter and everything. It just goes all the time. And then you got the lithium battery, Life Blue 100.
And there's plenty of room for a single guy in here.
Actually, yeah. So what I did was, this used to have a queen size bed. And what I did was I took the queen out and put a twin up there. And I ended up having enough room to put two really large dog beds on the other side.
Speaking of dogs.
Yeah, there's Kitty right there. She says hi to everybody. Going in here, this is, basically just decent amount of storage.
Standard dinette.
Yep, which does drop down into a bed. I've never done it. Bathroom, it's actually a wet bath, so it's got the toilet and the shower built in. This was my old clothes hanging closet. But
there's nothing in here.
But I took everything out and put it in a bus.
Oh, you're into the bus.
I'm in the bus, so right. I'm trying to ride as light as possible. And I've had this for about 2-3 years now. And this has been my solid. It's actually been my favorite rig, of course. It goes anywhere, everywhere, if only it was a little bigger. That would be my only thing. To have an actual separate toilet, the shower taller so I could use the shower inside would be great, which leads me to my next vehicle. I love the size and the amount of space I have in the big rigs, the big buses and such. Mm-hmm. But it limits you to where you can go, and also even just the logistics of it as far as registering and insuring, stuff like that.
It's harder.
It's harder.
So even though this is 1 ton, right, and a very light camper, that's still a lot of weight. How does it ride?
It actually rides, right now it actually rides really good. I just did an improvement. These are called FastGuns, Torklift FastGuns. It's an amazing situation. It's actually just a...
Wow, that lets go. That's amazing.
Right, and then this actually comes out with a pin, so that if you're just riding without it, there's really nothing intrusive driving around or
nothing at all.
Yeah.
So that just bolts to the frame?
That bolts to the frame, and then the back one bolts to actually goes in my factory mounted trailer hitch.
Those are nice steps.
These steps are, I mean,
yeah.
you know, they fold up.
Wow.
And
Nicely.
it's a tight fit, and it has a little clasp in the back, so that it says it can ride like that. But what I do is I just have a bungee cord attached to my trailer hitch, and I just wrap it around, and just to make sure. They come off with a pin.
Wow. Yeah, that is quick and easy.
I can tow with it like that, and then if I do need to get install, because it's the 350 with the tailgate on it, the step just comes out.
Wow.
And then you can still use that.
So exactly why do you have and are building a bus?
So I do solar. Mostly I do mobile solar with discount, or I'll do a lot of side work and such. But the guy I get my buses from, who's got us a bunch of buses in the past, was looking for some solar. He wanted a fairly good sized job, and when I gave him the price, it was a little bit. So he brought up the possibility of doing a deposit of a bus. I wasn't necessarily looking for a bus at the time, but I went and looked at the bus, and it's an amazing bus. It's in dynamite shape. It's got all the benefits of all the buses that you would want.
So what's the plan then? You're going to have 2 live-in vehicles.
Essentially, right now, the plan is to have the truck and camper to travel to do potatoes and beets and just travel when I'm not working, and then have this as a stationary Arizona house, essentially.
So this would probably just live here in Arizona.
It'll stay here in Arizona.
You know, I'm sure there are a lot of our viewers will be interested in learning from you. Would it be all right if they contacted you?
Of course.
And how would they do that?
You can get in touch with me at Van Camping Lifestyle. You can get in touch with me at Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all those, and just send me a message if you want.
Well, why don't we go inside and take a look around?
Sure.
So you've done all this build.
I have. This is my 3rd build. So for one, I've gotten used to building in the curbs now, and I know more about building in a bus and stuff, and the easier ways to do things. I've only had this bus for about 6 weeks now total. And the first couple weeks, I really didn't do much to it. Just kind of took the seats out and took the floor out. The seats, my bus buddy Gabe, he had a pallet of rare seats out of the Ford Explorer Limiteds. So I have these seats, and I have a bunch more if anybody needs any. They're free. It's a nice leather.
Wow, that is nice.
Really nice seat, actually. Most of the pieces are here. I still have to buy a stove. I'm going to go over the full residential, just a apartment size stove, 24, 34 inches, propane. Cabinet's a Home Depot, 8-foot butcher block, countertop, and I just put the sink in. So it's not really plumbed in yet, but I do have a bucket underneath there for when I do need it.
Do you have tanks underneath?
Not yet.
Not yet, but that's to come.
It is, yeah. Actually, underneath this whole side is enough room for 3 55 gallons.
Wow.
So I'll end up putting 1 55-gallon underneath here, which is the same thing I've done in my first 2 buses also. One of them will be the gray tank for this, and then the other 2 will be freshwater tanks. So this is kitchen, obviously kitchen, living room. Just picked up the fridge maybe a week ago.
And it's 110 as well.
Everything's 120.
120. And so you have a lot of solar.
I do. I have three 350s on each side. So I have just over 2,000 watts.
Plenty of solar.
Yeah, 2,100 watts of solar. But I plan on running, like I said, I'm going to run maybe an electric stove. And if there is a washer dryer that goes in, it's going to be an electric washer dryer too.
Oh my.
Yeah. So
this is nice. This is just like a bedroom.
Yep. So this is going to be the bedroom / bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to put the toilet on this side right there at one point, and then just have this as a countertop, right, which is right about this height.
Uh-huh.
This is an emergency exit window. Then I picked up the Nature's Head composting toilet, which can go inside a wet bath. So now this is all going to be shower right here. There's going to be a wall here, so it'll be a 2-foot by 3-foot base with a shower. This is my water filter.
That's a water filter.
Right, whole house water filter. I have one of the Girard on-demand hot water heaters under the sink in there that I got at a yard sale for cheap money. So I did this where I put the hinges out here so that I can still pick the plywood up nice and easy.
Oh, that is nice.
And have just a lot of storage under here
That's
too.
a huge amount of storage.
On the other side is the solar.
Right, and there'll be a countertop that runs this length.
Right, the wall's actually going to go, unfortunately, right because of the wheel wall right here. But then it's going to come over to 45, and it'll go right along those 2x2s and then up this wall. And then basically down right here. This is just here for now. This will come away. The wall will come down, and then this will be the countertop. All this OSB right here actually has 1-inch foam behind it. And I did the OSB kind of as like a sheetrock in a house. It's not my last layer of anything. It's just my layer that I can now put stuff on. So everything that's going to be shown, like this area right here, will have tongue and groove or barn board or something on it over there. And then the solar.
Nice. That's a big battery bank.
It's a lot of blue.
Yeah.
But these are 300 amp hours a piece. And then something I've never had on any of the other buses, which I made a necessity this time. And I actually built it first. The first thing I built on this, I put the floor down and then I put this wall up right here. And this is my garage.
It is a nice garage, kind of your shop.
It'll be a shop once I organize it and get everything put away.
Well, Peter, thank you so much for sharing both of your homes with us. I really appreciate it. Great work. Amazing. Just really amazing all you've accomplished. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by.
So folks, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of great ideas out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.